Now, without further ado, Jean Burnett.
Can you hear me all right out there? Hear the guitar? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you people, I'm having a terrible day. So many things that could have just didn't go my way. I can think of 1,000 places that I would rather be. When I'm too tired to care anymore, I just do what is asked of me. But it all goes away when I open my case and start getting ready to play. Something comes up, something goes down, and something gets out of the way. Suddenly I'm just grateful to be any place at all. Long as I'm singing, I don't care if I'm here or at Carnegie Hall. I like making music and it likes making me. Don't tell the guy that owns this bar, but I would do it for free. It's hard to describe, but it keeps me alive anywhere I happen to fall. Long as I'm singing, I don't care if I'm here or at Carnegie Hall. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you people, playing music is work. Anyone who says it isn't is young or lying or being a jerk. But it's more than a job, sometimes it's as close to heaven as work can get. But the playing goes by so quickly that it's easy to forget. That it all goes away when I open my case and start getting ready to play. Something comes up, something goes down, and something gets out of the way. Suddenly I'm just grateful to be any place at all. Long as I'm singing, I don't care if I'm here or at Carnegie Hall. Writing and wondering who's gonna care, booking and finding the shows. Driving and hoping that there's somebody there and that the tire or the engine don't blow. Lug it in, set it up, wrestle with a beer. Check the mic, grab a bite, settle my fear. Look at my reflection in the bathroom mirror. Boy, who the hell are you? But it all goes away when I open my case and start getting ready to play. Something comes up, something goes down, and something gets out of the way. Suddenly I'm just grateful to be any place at all. Long as I'm singing, I don't care if I'm here or at Carnegie Hall. I love making music and it loves making me. Don't tell the guy that owns this bar, but I would do it for free. It's hard to describe, but it keeps me alive anywhere I happen to fall. Long as I'm singing, I don't care if I'm here or at Carnegie Hall. Long as I'm singing, I don't care if I'm here or at Carnegie Hall. Thank you, guys. Hi, I'm Jean Burnett. I'm a local Ashland city songwriter here, singer-songwriter here. I've had 5 of these green shows scheduled since I lived here, and one of them was in Carpenter Hall because it was late in the year. Remember when the Bomer beam cracked and they had to add these extra shows in October, so I got to do one over there. And then I had 2 scheduled over here, but one of them was smoked out completely. And then the other one was in October. Was anybody here at that show, the cold, rainy one? Oh my God, the troopers. We were handing out trash bags so that people had something dry to sit on. It was like a Packers game. I was looking out, everybody's huddled, and you guys are troopers for showing up for that one. And then last year I did one in the Black Swan, which was great. They apologized, oh, there's only 100 people here. I was like, well, it's 99 more than I usually can get to listen to me. So that was cool. And but this is the first time I've actually been out here doing one of these. So yeah, this is super fun. A fella could get used to this. That last one was called Carnegie Hall. I always like to open with that one because it makes me feel good. It's true. It kind of centers me, settles me down a little bit. It's pretty much why I do music. It's for my health, honestly. Seriously, it helps me kind of settle my nerves a little bit. Thank you. Hey, those of you who have cameras and phones out there, would you take a picture of me at some point and send it to mail@geneburnett.com? Thank you. Yes, I am capoed up 9 frets, those of you who play guitar. This is a little song I wrote a while back about the struggle between wanting to be heard and preserve integrity at the same time. It's got a lot of 3-syllable rhymes in it if you're into that kind of thing. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. I've been afraid to try. I've been ashamed, too shy. I could have stayed, but I withdrew. I am inspired today with a desire to say I have acquired a taste for you. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. I know I'm past my prime, and I'm the last in line. I'm not a mastermind, it's true. But I've learned some things. You'll see I've earned my wings when it's my turn to sing for you. Look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. I am not in a band. I am not in demand. I don't live in a van, it's true. But I never pawned my soul, though it was solid gold. I kept it all on hold for you. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Hey, look me over, don't overlook me, look me over. Look me over. Look me over. All right, thank you, guys. Any chicken fanciers in the audience tonight? Anybody have any backyard chickens? I find chickens just incredibly entertaining. Everything they do, like literally everything they do, I find hilarious. I think it's because they have no sense of humor at all about what they do. They take everything 100% dead serious. Anyway, here's my chicken song. Well, he used to have a taste for the KFC, where the chicken is raised in a factory. Never had a day where they could see, living in a box with half a beak. I used to like my chicken under lock and key. Used to like my chicken under slavery. Used to want my chicken to live for me. Now I want my chicken to be free. I want a free-range chicken to cluck and crow. A free-range chicken to and fro. I want a free-range chicken, happy to know she's alive. Why did the chicken cross the road? 'Cause the chicken is free to come and go. If a chicken is free, it'll find its way home most nights. I want a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken tonight. Well, there's a free-range chicken out in the woods. There's a free-range chicken in the neighborhood. A free-range chicken where the prison once stood. A free-range chicken would fly if it could. A free-range chicken never does what it should. If a free-range chicken could thank you, it would. But with a free-range chicken, it's just understood. A free-range chicken tastes so good. I want a free-range chicken to cluck and crow. A free-range chicken to and fro. I want a free-range chicken, happy to know she's alive. Why did the chicken cross the road? Don't ask the chicken, 'cause the chicken don't know. A chicken just has to get up and go sometimes. I want a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken tonight. Well, some say a chicken is not too bright. I'm not saying that they're not right, but to see one free is a beautiful sight. To watch one rise to its full height, when they strut, it's a pure delight. I might have to get me one tonight. They're almost too good to eat, but not quite. Come on, chicken, just one bite. I want a free-range chicken to cluck and crow. A free-range chicken to and fro. I want a free-range chicken, happy to know she's alive. If you have yourself a chicken and you let it go, that chicken wasn't yours if it doesn't come home. Gotta put it to the test if you really wanna know sometimes. I want a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken tonight. I want a free-range chicken to come and go. A free-range chicken across that road. A free-range chicken with a big wishbone. A free-range chicken with a bright red comb. A free-range chicken to go with the flow. A free-range chicken with a healthy glow. Want a free-range chicken to cluck and crow tonight. I want a free-range chicken. Give me a free-range chicken. I want a free-range chicken tonight. Sorry, vegans. It's also just about freedom. So, as you all know, you can make some interesting and unexpected, strange connections on the internet. And I wrote a song a while back called "I'm a Squirrel," and I made a connection with a guy who was a big squirrel guy. He was a bow hunter, but he was very, very into squirrels. And he was also a really good writer, and we corresponded for a little while. And in one of the emails that he sent me, he said something that really stuck with me. He said, I don't consider an arrow lost until I stop looking for it. You know, right? So I wrote that down, and as I normally do whenever anything strikes a fancy with me in any way, I write it down and see if it'll develop. I am standing by the water, looking at the water, wishing I was water so free. I am standing by the rocks, looking at the rocks, thinking that those rocks are me. And a leaf floats by like a butterfly, testifies to me. Only a fool could be bored on this earth. Nothing's lost till you call off the search, and nothing that matters is out of your reach. You're not the prisoner you thought you were, or the center of the universe. You're a big fish, but you are not the sea. So jump into the world and explore it. Nothing's lost till you stop looking for it. Nothing's lost. I am standing by the dancers, looking at the dancers, wishing I was dancing so free. I am standing on the floor, looking at the floor, thinking that the floor is me. And a song floats by like a butterfly, testifies to me. Only a fool could be bored on this earth. Nothing's lost till you call off the search, and nothing that matters is out of your reach. You're not the prisoner you thought you were, or the center of the universe. You're a big fish, but you are not the sea. So jump into the world and explore it. Nothing's lost till you stop looking for it. Nothing's lost. Nothing's lost. Thank you, guys. All right, here's a song I wrote for some friends of mine who are in a touring reggae band. if you live in Ashland, you probably know someone who's in a touring reggae band, right? It's just part of being here. So it's also a good example of how a silly little pun that just popped into my head ended up becoming a song that actually says something important to me. At least I think it does. It's called One Joint at a Time. If you come in, we'll get you high. If you can spin, you can fly. We've been on tour since the birth of time. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Some rooms are big, some rooms are small. A gig's a gig, we smoke 'em all. We'll change your step, we'll change your mind. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Oh, 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 oh. If you are low, we'll pick you up. We'll use the flow to fill your cup. Year after year, we're in our prime. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Oh, 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 oh. This might be my last screen show. You can't resist this funky beat. It's just too good, it's just too sweet. It's not a sin, it's not a crime to take this world one joint at a time. Oh, 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 oh. Everything is co-creation. There's no such thing as no relation. I am yours and you are mine. We're taking this world one joint at a time. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. You can't resist this funky beat. Just too good, just too sweet. It's not a sin, it's not a crime to take this world one joint at a time. Whoa. Oh, 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 oh. If you come in, we'll get you high. If you can spin, you can fly. On tour since the birth of time. We're taking this world one joint at a time. One joint at a time. One joint at a time. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that very much. Well, I've written about almost 100 love songs from my wife, Samara, who is not here, hopefully watching in Canada on the live stream here, which is a new thing they're doing. So, hi, honey. So most of them are kind of bittersweet because I think all the good love songs are bittersweet. The 100% positive love songs they just don't ring true for me, you know. I'd rather hear Lennon's Jealous Guy than McCartney's silly love songs any day. So here's a bittersweet love song. It's called Rumble Strip. You know what a rumble strip is? It's that like a ridged part of the pavement off to the side of the shoulder of a highway that lets you know when you're about to drive off the road. Rumbles, you know. I think you know where I'm going with this song now. Sometimes we drove too slow. Sometimes we drove too fast. Sometimes we drove as though our love would always last. Sometimes we drove on empty, racing with the past. Sometimes the road was friendly, sometimes we almost crashed. We've had our share of detours, traffic ticket blues. We had our share of road repairs, roadside attractions too. Sometimes we had to stop, get out and catch the view. From the bottom to the top, I saw the world with you. We hit the rumble strip more than once or twice. We let that gravel rip to the face of the night. We lost and found our grip on the wheels of life. We hit the rumble strip, but we never crossed the line. Sometimes the road was winding, sometimes it got so straight. Sometimes the sun was blinding, but we just had to wait. Sometimes we missed our turn, showed up way too late. But we always lived and burned, chalked it up to fate. We hit the rumble strip more than once or twice. We let that gravel rip to the face of the night. We lost and found our grip on the wheels of life. We hit the rumble strip, but we never crossed the line. Sometimes we were lovers, and all we did was smile. Sometimes we fought each other, every inch of every mile. The road has left us ragged, I guess that's just our style. But you get a taste for magic when you've been on the road a while. So think about it, baby, before we take this bend. Another road beginning, or should this be the end? There's no shame in shaking hands like friends. But I'm so tired of breaking, honey, just say when. We'll hit the rumble strip. More than once or twice we'll let that gravel rip into the face of the night. We'll lose and find our grip on the wheels of life. We'll hit the rumble strip, but we'll never cross the line. Thank you, guys. Thanks very much. Oh, I sure appreciate that. Anybody out there ever rescue a dog? All right, it's my favorite breed. Is that Jet's a rescue? Jet's a rescue. Look at that little dog. He's so happy. I have the feeling that rescue dogs have some sort of sense that they've been rescued. They seem a little extra grateful. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like a rescue dog myself in my relationship. I don't know if any of you guys feel like you've been rescued by somebody, but I definitely have. So here we go. I wasn't born with a pedigree. I was on my own from the age of 3. It wasn't always easy living on the street, but I managed to survive till you rescued me. My skin was thick, but my heart was sweet. I hid it where no one could see. I hid my hope, I hid my dreams. I hid it all till you rescued me. You took me in, you cleaned me up from a dirty dog to a lucky pup. Taught me how to trust again. You made it safe for me, my friend. A rescue dog is a beautiful thing. His heart remembers where he used to be. Every day's a pleasure, every day's a treat, every day's a treasure since you rescued me. You took me in, you cleaned me up from a dirty dog to a lucky pup. You taught me how to love again. You made it safe for me, my friend. A rescue dog is a beautiful thing. His heart remembers where he used to be. Every day's a pleasure, every day's a treat, every day's a treasure since you rescued me. Every day's a treasure since you rescued me. Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. All right. I saw a little flower growing in the street, right beside the trucks and the cars. And that little flower seemed to say to me, don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Bloom where you are, you don't need a plan. Open up your heart and bloom where you can. Doesn't really matter if the ground's a little hard. Don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Rose was busy working, serving up the drinks. Her smile lit up that seedy bar. Rose was busy working, but she seemed to say to me, don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Bloom where you are, you don't need a plan. Open up your heart and bloom where you can. It doesn't really matter if the ground's a little hard. Don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Well, I saw Robert Doctor strolling down the street, strumming on a broken down guitar. I saw Robert Doctor and he seemed to say to me, don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Bloom where you are, you don't need a plan. Open up your heart and bloom where you can. Doesn't really matter if the ground's a little hard. Don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Well, some dreams need protection, some dreams need their sleep, some dreams need to reach for the stars. Some dreams keep me up at night, whispering to me, don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Bloom where you are, you don't need a plan. Open up your heart and bloom where you can. Doesn't really matter if the ground's a little hard. Don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Don't wait for a garden, baby, bloom where you are. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to try to squeeze in a couple more songs here before we have to get on with our lives. If you know this one, you can sing along with me a little bit. But be careful, it's not always a chorus where you think it's going to be. So be sure that we're on the same page. A cure for war and a cure for cancer, a Christmas song about Prancer and Dancer. I used to call you, but you wouldn't answer. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. If you are really in love with me, nothing's impossible now. The world could go back and be flat once again. We could sit down and write letters by pen. Cats could be trained to count up to 10. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. If you are really in love with me, nothing's impossible now. Gravity might be just a suggestion. We could trade all of our answers for questions. Now that your love is the church I've been blessed in, nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. If you are really in love with me, nothing's impossible now. Bluegrass bands could play really slow songs. Circles and squares could all get along. The president could admit he was wrong. Hey, nothing's impossible now. Doctors could pay you when they showed up late. I could be cheerful at 7:45. Now that you've asked me out on a date, nothing's impossible now. The Berlin Wall and the man on the moon, cracks in the stone we could walk right through. You loving me and me loving you, nothing's impossible now. Folk music back at the top of the charts, everyone singing and playing guitars, everyone dancing wherever they are, nothing's impossible now. All of our power could come from the sun. Flowers could grow from the barrels of guns. A black guy riding in Air Force One. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. Nothing's impossible now. If you are really in love with me, nothing's impossible, nothing's impossible, nothing's impossible now. Ah, thank you guys. It is so nice to be listened to, isn't it? It's getting rarer and rarer with all these hypnotic little boxes that people seem to be carrying around with them, which I would encourage you to pull out and take a picture of me at some point and mail that picture to Gene Burnett, mail at geneburnett.com, because I can't take my own picture here. And I don't have a phone anyway, so writing songs is kind of a therapy for me. I have a big musical parliament in my head. I guess we all kind of do, different parts of me. And a while back, I just decided that if any of them wanted to sing, that they would get their song. So I have got literally hundreds of songs. I'm just scratching the surface here. I write a lot of songs, and I record them all, and I put them all up on my website. And a few years back, I went back to my folk roots and just decided to make it all free. So you can go to my site, and you can download or listen to literally over 30 albums of music, free or with a donation. You don't have to donate. I'd rather be heard than rich. But if you do feel like donating, that's awesome. I brought some CDs here tonight. Remember those CDs? Over here at the table. I'm going to go over there as soon as I'm done here. So if you want to say hi or get a CD. And they're priced to move. So, so, you know, some of my songs contradict each other. Some of them have adult language. Some of them are silly. Some of them are funny. Some of them are not. So I have a lot of songs. I'm going to finish here with a song that takes the radical, controversial position that we should listen to each other. Now that you've left scars on me, yours are easier to see. These things really hurt, and they don't go away. might be even, maybe not. But now is all we've really got. So maybe we could put our knives away and listen to each other. Listen to the wind. Listen to the weather. Outside and in, does it really matter whose turn it is to win? Let's listen to each other. Listen to the wind. When you see the worst in me and think that's all there is to see, these things really hurt and they don't go away. And I could do the same to you. But what good would that really do? Maybe we could find a better way and listen to each other. Listen to the wind. Listen to the weather. Outside and in, you'll never really know me. If you only want to win, let's listen to each other. Listen to the wind. Let's listen to each other. Listen to the wind. Let's listen to each other. Thank you, you and you and you and you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much for listening. I really appreciate that. You can get all my stuff free at geneburnett.com, or you can come over here and talk to me at the table. Thanks very much for listening.
Yes, thank you so much, Gene. That was awesome. And thank you, you guys. One more thank you to our sponsors, Lithia. And yes, go check out, you can unplug it now. Go check out his table with his CDs and talk to him. He's a fun, kooky guy. All right, you guys, have a great night, and thanks for coming to The Green Show.